happened to the sun? Skip, skip, please, skip, please, skip, please, skip, please, skip, please. Thank you. Shut up, I'm going down it.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like.
Just chilling out here with my hole. What's going on? Hole? What's going on? Narrator, narrator, help, 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 narrator! Hole. Just going down infinitely, huh? To change your perspective. Hole. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so dramatic. Oh my god. It's so dramatic for no reason.
My head's stronger, now you're no longer using up this space of mine. My head's stronger, now you're no longer using up this space of mine. What?
Ah. Oh, that's so cool. Such cute puppies. Infinite space. Hey, this is Max on the Moon's background. I can change myself. I'm a robot now.
What?
What the fuck am I? I'm upside down. What the fuck is this?
What?
Hey, no, that's disturbing.
Stanley? Stanley?
This is the most fun.
Stanley.
What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there,
Aw.
drifting away into dreamland.
Put me back.
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly
put me back
focused
on my
on the
stream.
hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip? We're going back, baby. Oh, damn it.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Alright, hear your name in the game. What's this all about?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, really?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Jim.
I miss Jim.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Guess not. I take a screenshot. I think that's it, right? For new content? I guess I'll go to the exit. Where's the exit? Down here.
Oh goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the bucket exhibit. You see, there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the bucket. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay?
All right. I'll
get out of your hair
bucket.
now.
The reassurance bucket? New feature.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I think I gotta do it, right? Can I just take the bucket with me?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be.
I'm leaving, and I'm taking the bucket with me. I am out of here, and bucket is coming with me. Why is there a briefcase there?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely
all this for a
DLC
that didn't have much to it.
Let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is.
Mega
I
pints.
give you The
I need that
Stanley
right now.
Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of...
There was a
Okay,
sad
never mind.
trumpet.
Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
Well, you did none of that.
Fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
That trumpet is
Would it
fucking
possibly work?
the best thing ever. It's goated.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
What? I got a whole title screen and everything? Yo, this game is goated, bro. That's crazy. I'm sitting here playing the Stanley Parable 2.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Let's see if the intro does anything different.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he
the
was
balloons are there.
employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year, and Stanley was happy.
Alright, let's see what.
And then
the
one
new
day,
content.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been
this
at
is
his
definitely
desk
something
for
you've
nearly
never
an hour
seen.
when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed
There's
up
a
to
new
give
balloons.
him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
That's funny because
Something was very clearly wrong.
the heaven
Shocked,
is still
frozen
there.
solid. Stanley
I don't
want
want to press it because I'm scared that
the longest
it's gonna
time.
just like cancel out
But
everything.
as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
So
go
now
to
there's
the meeting room.
collectibles.
Perhaps
Fuck
he had
me.
simply missed a memo.
Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
The bucket of reassurance.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Man, I'll follow directions first. Where's the collectibles, by the way?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than
Yeah,
ever.
protect me, bucket.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Room closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now.
I wish I
but you
could
have to be
actually have to...
This is your bucket. This is your... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh, collectible.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse.
They dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
This is the same story, though.
The bucket had never seen
it's so
anything
weird,
like this,
because he just keeps mentioning the bucket.
Burst into tears as when at last they came to the source of the root. Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
What?
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
Oh.
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Ah, the bucket
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
I'll never give you a bucket.
No. Stanley can't leave this place, not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms, not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room, but at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
I read the dialogue, though. I mean, I heard it. Can I place the bucket, though? Like, somewhere? Wait, what? Phone call.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Huh. Interesting. That's the first time I heard that. All right, I'll go to.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms.
The broom closet.
And
let's see. Let's see. Oh. Thank you for watching the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel for more weird and wacky horror games that I will play in the past and will play in the future. Comment below what game you want to see next, and I will see you in the next video. And be sure to hit the bell to be notified on future videos and live streams. See ya.